Jackson Smith-Njigba, aka JSN. JSN was drafted by the Seattle Seahawks in 2023. He was the 20th overall pick, and he was the first receiver taken. His 2023 season was definitely, I don't even want to say a little, it was very disappointing. It's hard to meet those expectations when those expectations are so high because of what you did in college. JSN played at Ohio State. He was a monster. In 2021, when Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave were still on the team, JSN looked like the better receiver. For those of you who know who Wilson and Olave are, those guys were animals. Both first-round picks in the 2022 draft, and JSN, the younger receiver, looked more talented than they did. I mean, you look at this guy play, he's just a freak. There's like no other way to describe it. He's a freak. I'm going to show you guys his stat line from the Rose Bowl the year after, and whatever you guys are expecting, it's 10 times better than that. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 16 targets, 15 receptions, 347 yards, 3 touchdowns. You know how many fantasy points that is? Let's do the math here. Let's figure that out. He had 67 fantasy points. He was an absolute monster in college. So yes, his 2023 season was definitely very disappointing. He finished the year with 63 receptions, 628 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Not great. Going into the 2024 season, I think people definitely lost that hype that they had for him, and they didn't really believe in him too much anymore. And his season started off a little slow, but then he really started heating up towards about halfway into the season. And then he finished the season with 100 receptions, 1,130 yards, and 6 touchdowns. That's a great season right there, especially for someone who had a terrible rookie season. And keep this in mind too. In 2023, do you know how many 100-yard games JSN had? 0. You know how many he had in 2024? 2. We are 3 games into the 2025 season. JSN has 2 100-yard games and 1 96-yard game. In that 96-yard game, which was this week versus the Saints, he got benched at the start of the third quarter because they were up by so much. You know how many yards he would have had that game? JSN is currently second in receiving yards in the league, only behind Puka Nacua. Once again, if he plays that full game, he's probably got a lot more yards than Puka Nacua does. I am telling you guys right now, JSN is not only breaking out, he is about to be a top 5 receiver in the NFL. And it's going to come quicker than you guys think. There were a lot of concerns going into this season with the addition of Cooper Kupp, who is a slot receiver, and JSN also being primarily a slot receiver. People didn't really know how he was going to adapt to playing as a wideout. In week 1, he shut everyone up. He can beat cornerbacks on the outside and in the slot. There are not many receivers that are doing both of those things. His ability to find open space in the field is something not many other receivers have. Some of the elite, smart receivers with that ability are Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Adams. I think JSN, and call me crazy here, I think there is a very good chance, obviously injuries could happen, if he does not get injured and Sam Darnold doesn't get injured, with the amount of targets JSN has been getting a game, there is a very good chance he finishes with at least 120 receptions, at least 1,300 yards. And touchdowns are really the only thing we haven't seen enough from him. He's not a big touchdown guy. He scores touchdowns. Like, he doesn't not score touchdowns. He just is not the biggest touchdown scorer. I think his floor is 1,200 yards. I think his ceiling is 1,700 yards. I mean, that's how good JSN could be. If you're watching this as a fantasy owner of JSN, do not trade him away. I've seen the videos that are saying trade him away. His target share is so high right now. Don't trade him away. What are you doing? This guy is going to be a 5 to 10, could be even better than that, ranked fantasy receiver by the end of the year. Once again, touchdowns are really the only thing that holds him back. And if you're watching this as a Seahawks fan, I mean, you guys already know how good he is. You guys have found the next elite wide receiver. He's what he did last year, expect much better this year. When I knew that JSN was going to be a problem, was this right here. Take a look at this catch.
Njigba in the class, a 5-star player. You look as he's trying to get that control.
What is that? The way he's able to control his body and have that level of concentration while catching the ball to know his foot needs to be right there is something I've never seen before. He is so unbelievably athletic. He is a quarterback's favorite weapon. He's got the speed. His release is great. Once again, his ability to find that open space in the field is like no other. He gets enough separation that the quarterback doesn't need to throw a perfect ball where only he can catch it. If you watch the film, there's gonna be some film in the background of this video that you guys are watching. He gets separation. Look, he's able to catch the ball, look around him, see where the defenders are, try to find those yards after carry. This guy is, I know I've said it, he's a monster. Basically 3 straight 100-yard games to start the season. You know how many other receivers have done that this season? 0. I'm going to read you the Seahawks' next few games. Not few, the next lots of games. They've got the Cardinals this week on Thursday Night Football. I don't see a cornerback who's stopping him. Will Johnson's going to be a good player in this league. He's not there yet. Versus the Buccaneers. Who's stopping JSN? Versus the Jaguars. Who is stopping him? It just feels, if everything goes right this season in terms of staying healthy, I don't see any way. I don't see any way possible that JSN doesn't have a true breakout season. Because what we saw from him last year, I don't think that was a breakout season. I think that was him just playing well. This is going to be his real breakout season. And I don't think people are ready for that. I don't think anyone is. I don't think defenses are. I don't think coaches are. JSN is the future.